video. And here we go.
Are you going without me? Hold on. Let me get my script. Richard is moving me along.
Well,
which he should be.
All right, let's see now.
So we have more talk time, but I am playing a like good amount of your music, and I'll film you. I'll do a little filming.
And then, of course, tilt that mic down a little better so that it's facing you. It should work. Yeah.
I'm getting there, Richard.
Okay.
I just have to find the
Okay.
script first.
Okay.
Does this need to be here?
What is it?
This screen.
Well, it does not.
Just blocking this mic a little bit.
Well, let's see what we can do here real quick.
Oh, there it is.
That's
It
all I needed,
lowered
huh?
it.
Yeah. We can actually move it around this way.
Got it.
There we go.
Oh, we need headphones.
No, you won't need to.
Yeah, we don't need to.
No?
No, because we're in studio.
Because
Only
we're in
if you have a
studio, we're
caller.
just grabbing all the
Person
audio
calling
and all
it.
your stuff. All right.
Fine.
Here we go.
I'm just
In 3,
looking
2,
for
1.
the script. Why can't I find it? I must. There it is.
I love it.
All right.
Richard. Okay.
All right. Get your microphone in front of you there.
Mahalia.
There you go. You
Did
got
I say
it.
it right to
You
shut
said
up?
it. What?
Yes, you
Did I say
did.
it right
You
to
did
shut
say
up?
it right.
Okay.
Yes, you
Yes, I was very
Get your
impressed.
mic. There you go. Okay.
I'm ready, Richard.
Okay. Turn you down just a little bit there. All right. Here we go. In 3. Hang on. Videos rolling. Audio in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Jeremiah Show. Dr. D, how are you this fine week before Earth Day?
I'm doing well, considering that Earth Day, of course, started here on the South Coast in 1970.
Oh, did Earth Day start in Santa Barbara?
I believe it was sort of the impetus because
Is it
of what
really?
happened in
1972?
1969.
60. I saw 70. I don't know if my facts are right, or you're
I think it's
probably
72.
right?
We're celebrating the 50th anniversary.
Oh, well, fine.
Huh.
Make it 72.
We're both corrected by that wonderful voice you heard is typically singing to you
Yes,
and crooning to you,
love it.
Jackson. We're going to be, we'll introduce him in just a second here. The Jackson Gillies and Lois Mahalia.
Mahalia.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody's tense when I pronounce their
It's
name. They're
all
like,
good.
is he going to get it right this time? Oh,
Well, I
man.
told him not my real last name. You don't even want to know that because that's my middle
Yeah, I
name.
didn't even
Mine
bother.
too. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I dropped my last name because nobody can pronounce
No,
it.
no, no.
And then people mispronounce Gillies, and it's like, I'm out of names.
Yeah,
man.
that's
Like,
it.
how much easier can I make it for
What's
you?
the problem? It's a bar in Texas. Gillies.
I don't know why I have trouble with names, but I think it's because I worry about the pronunciation because everybody has different
Right.
Yeah.
emphasis here or there.
True.
And when you start it, like I never thought about it before because I never interviewed anybody before, really. Right? It's like
Never.
it's like remember in school, and I started thinking about it in school when they would read off the names,
Oh,
the teacher
yeah.
would read off the name
And she
and
would
they would
butcher 'em.
always get it wrong.
Oh,
yeah.
It doesn't matter. That's that's what I'm like. I'm like that teacher that
Okay.
always reads your name wrong in the first day of school.
John Smythe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Earth Day started in Santa Barbara. Are we
Well,
positive
I-
about
what-
that?
Really cool.
Yeah, it's because
so
of
cool.
the oil spill in 69.
Mm.
When I was thinking about this on the show and coming, to talk about Earth Day today, this is, by the way, the special Earth Day celebration
Yes,
show.
absolutely.
And I was thinking about we live. How many millions of years have humans been on the Earth? Does anybody know that one? I told you I'm the teacher.
Oh no.
Pre-humans were about 500,000 years ago. The first human species to harness fire. We were harnessing fires and building tools around 500,000 years ago.
Prometheus brought the fire.
Are we lucky we have Jackson
Let's
today?
have Jackson. I know, I was just thinking of like
Forget
Jackson.
it.
I was gonna be a history teacher, and now I'm a degenerate musician.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know about degenerate. I'll take that title. But I don't know if you need it, but wow, I just want to learn things from Jackson now. I don't
Me
even know if
too.
I just want to turn over to the
Okay,
classroom.
class,
to
this is
Jackson.
History 101. Jackson, please take over. Thank you so much.
So I was just thinking about all the many, many years we've been on Earth,
Yeah.
and Lois and I talked off air. We're not going to mention, we got another word we can't mention, but I'll
Uh-oh.
tell you the first time, just so you know, not
One
to mention.
time.
No more pandemic talk on the
Okay.
show ever.
You got it.
Or for
We're
at least
good.
a little while. But and he can't mention Adele.
That's right.
Oh,
'cause
we
he,
can't.
he
Why?
mentions Adele a lot.
I love Adele.
I do too,
But
but
he-
I'm
See,
not
I'm gonna
allowed
say
to.
Adele. Adele.
He does too on every show.
You can say
He
it.
compares
Adele, Adele.
every musician that comes on. Well, you know when Adele did this, or Adele. What do you think about Adele? The way
It's hard talking about exes.
Yeah.
you got a new friend, Richard. You didn't have to pay him
Not
this
bad,
time.
not bad. Thank you so much. That means I've been divorced twice.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
This is the longest point I've been trying to make. It's not even
I know.
important. Like I built it up. It's
We
not
keep
even,
interrupting.
it's actually good because it's not really that great of a point. But why did we have to do it in 1972?
Why didn't we do it sooner?
Well, it just makes, I mean, I know we've probably always as human beings appreciated the earth, not as much as we should,
Mhm.
but we had to actually make it into law or talk about
Yeah.
or put a day on it or
Well, but there were tribes throughout history who have, the Druids in particular, the Celts and so forth in Ireland and in England and the British Isles and in Europe. The Native Americans,
Absolutely.
they
That-
have
Mhm.
different indigenous peoples, the Aborigines in Australia. I think the problem has been that since, and I'll put it in this context anyway, since the Industrial Revolution,
Yep.
to heck with the earth, we're
Yep.
going to exploit it. We're going to take whatever we can because we need it for this, that, and the other thing,
Mm.
and not really caring.
It was found right around after the 50s. I can't remember who made the observation, but it's pretty concrete that any population of people in this industrialized revolution, as soon as the household GDP raises above $5,000 per person, they start caring about the environment. That's one of the checklists of there was a
Interesting.
long
Oh, that makes
list
sense.
from a think tank of what are the biggest things that we can do to solve climate change, solve global warming. The first one was child nutrition in
Mm.
schools,
Mhm.
better nutrition for children, more brain power. And the second
Seriously.
was get the economy up
Yeah.
in low poverty places. Because if you can't think about your home, how are you going to think about
Right.
the earth, about the environment if you
Right.
can't find your
Right.
next meal? That was one of the biggest things.
Mm.
That certainly wasn't thought about 1899,
No.
Right.
living off of 15 cents a day.
But then again, the question now, if you take that statement to today,
Mm.
what would be the equivalency? If $5,000 back in the 50s is equal to what today?
Right.
And and if that still holds true, I would think 5,000, 60, 70 years ago, today is more like what?
40,000,
40,
50,000,
50,000,
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and if you're below that, you don't care
Yeah.
because you're just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're tackling big
We're-
questions.
these
on
are
this-
big
on this
questions.
Thursday.
And
I know, right?
that's okay
That's
because
okay.
this is the Earth Day celebration special
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
I'll work on that title a little.
Yeah,
I'll
but
clean it up.
I like it. I like that. The Earth Day special
I think
edition.
I had it
and
all
so forth.
backwards, but that's,
Yeah, but
let me introduce
yeah,
our guest.
please.
What do you think?
Who's here? I mean, we
Hello,
have,
I'm here.
we
You're here.
Hello.
have sort of a full house of sorts that we've kind of taken the precautions necessary.
Yeah,
So we're good.
there's plastic in
That's right.
between us. You can't see it on.
Yeah,
on
It's
Zoom.
invisible.
My very special guest today, Lois Mahalia
Hello.
and Jackson Gillies. Lois, Guyana.
Yeah, Guyana.
Is a
Mhm.
Guyana-born American singer-songwriter. She was our guest just a few weeks ago. She was so good. We
Mm-hmm. Oh,
gave
yeah.
her like a seat here at Golden Chair. She
That's
can come
right.
in anytime. She plays ukulele and guitar. And I was thinking today, I never asked you why you play ukulele. That would have been a good
Oh,
question.
yeah, it is.
I'm not a great question, but
It's a
I'm
great
curious.
question, actually, because I played guitar first. And I thought when I was going on tour, I wanted to take an instrument that was easier to carry around. Literally.
That's why.
Yeah. And the
It
ukulele
has
was
less-
smaller.
fewer strings.
And then I let fewer strings, and then I started learning it, and it just like I just got attached to it. So yeah,
It's a
it was
cool instrument.
exactly why.
Yeah. Well,
Did I
and-
tell you the Mick Fleetwood story? I probably did with the
Mm-mm.
ukulele
Mm-mm.
that Eddie Vedder had just given him a weekend. I went and stayed at his house.
Nope.
Okay.
well, first of all, I need to correct the two of you. And this goes along with our history lesson. This is more of a pronunciation lesson. It's actually pronounced
ukulele.
ukulele.
Yes.
That's right.
Ukulele.
But we don't
My-
pronounce anything else right on this show.
Well,
so
there
why should
you
we
you
start
do
there?
have a very valid point. Precedent has been set. I stand-
Consistency is king.
I
Dr.
stand
Dave.
corrected. My father used to play the
So
ukulele.
that's
when I
why
was a
that's an
kid.
interesting
Yeah.
fact.
Yeah.
An ukulele. You can call it ukulele on that side of the screen if you like.
You can call me Jay, and you
No, I
can
just-
call me Jay
I
Johnson.
can't believe that I would say it wrong because I teach it also. And that's actually the first thing I tell people. I
It's
always say
contagious.
ukulele, not
Ukulele.
ukulele.
Well, I'm the one that said ukulele, and you just went along. You don't want to embarrass
Did
me.
I?
That's all.
All right, well, I'll
You're,
take
you're
the-
covering for me. I appreciate it.
That's
You
right.
Okay, you have recorded and performed with Joe Walsh, Kenny Loggins, and Mike Campbell, among many others. You guys may not know this, but I've also performed with Lois. I sing up back up from Mexico.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that
James
song.
Taylor song, yeah.
Mhm.
All the way
I know
from Mexico.
one.
All the
yeah.
way. He's all the way over there and I'm here. Go ahead.
Well, 2019, an EP you need to pick up if you don't already have it. Build Me a Window. She just released Sacred Ground on the show. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's her first single from her newly titled album.
Yes,
I-
which
I
is
couldn't
Chasing
find
the
it.
Sun.
Chasing the Sun.
Chasing the Sun.
We love that title.
Yes.
It has several cuts. Steve Perry, background vocals. Other musicians include
Tariq Akoni
Connie,
from Josh Groban Band, Dean Dinning, Toad the Red Sprocket Band, and Steve Ferroni from Tom Petty.
I used to love Toad. What happened? Do they still put albums
They
out?
still,
I
yeah,
gotta
Yeah.
yeah.
love those guys.
Oh, Steve just did John Mayer's tour.
Yeah,
He was just on tour with John. I saw him at the in LA.
that makes
God, that's
sense.
cool.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so that's you.
That's
a
me.
little bit of you.
Yeah.
Lois.
There you go.
All right, Jackson Gillies is a singer, songwriter, musician. You have to reach out.
Yeah.
And four. Jackson Gillies is a singer, songwriter, musician. Highlights. He placed in the top 60 on the 2019 season of American Idol.
Yay.
2,800 million views. Wow.
Say that
2800.
again. 2,800 million.
What did I say?
That's like
28
13
million.
o'clock.
So I'm
15.
consistency, guys. I keep telling you, consistency.
I love it.
That's why I'm reading
You
it.
guys
I'm
have
28 million?
reading, and yeah, this is a funny
It is.
Um,
It needs to be.
Earth Day celebration
Yeah.
show. Special.
Lots of great energy,
Yes.
sustainable.
He gave us the first ever TEDx talk about his skin condition HS. And he won the title of Santa Barbara Teen Star in 2016. His 3 independently released singles have amassed hundreds of thousands of online streams. Hundreds of thousands. We are in the presence, Dr. D, of greatness.
I think I remember him in the studio back in 2016.
I think this is my first or second ever radio interview.
Yeah.
Was coming in
Oh,
here.
somebody else had you in here?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't-
For
we
Teen
can't-
Star,
You
yeah.
gotta go.
Yeah, I guess.
He's gotta go.
He was somebody beat us.
That's right.
Oh, for Teen Talk,
For
probably.
well, it was for not for Teen Talk, it was for the Teen Star.
Yeah.
You were in
Oh,
here
yeah.
performing.
Competition.
Yeah, you played.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're
2016.
getting
yeah.
my third hour, you guys are getting a little punchy. Teen Star, the founder of that is
Joe Lambert.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
used to do the dinners at our truck fish, the celebration dinners
Yeah.
early in the day.
Oh
of
gosh,
that,
it's
yeah.
a small world, isn't it?
Yes, it's a small world. Great musicians come
Yeah,
from that.
yeah, for sure.
I really enjoy it. I haven't been to one in years, but I really enjoyed it. Okay, so your current project is the Jackson Gillies Trio.
Yep.
A blend of his thoughtful, original acoustic songs and powerful electric music. Check them out on Spotify. Check both of you guys out on Spotify.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to bring you water, didn't
Thank
I?
you.
No, terrible host. Spotify, you're everywhere. So I'll give out all those addresses.
Yes.
Break. Let's spend the time getting back to the concert that you're both performing at
Yes.
for Earth Day.
50th anniversary.
50th
anniversary.
1972.
Yeah, and so we're gonna have like a lot of different artists. You can name some of them.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Jackson's actually putting
I've got
together the
them all right
music.
here, or maybe all of them. Maybe there's even more.
I'm the musical director, whatever that means.
It's a big position.
The wonderful Mike Lazzaro reached out to me, and he just produced Skulls and Roses Festival in Ventura, which is a 4-day Grateful Dead festival.
Oh, okay.
You know, worked his tail
Yay.
off for it.
Did
and,
you obviously went, I'm
Yeah,
sure, because
yeah,
you're a
yeah.
Grateful Dead fan, right?
I'm a Deadhead for
You're a
sure,
Dead-
for sure. But yeah, he reached out to me and said, "Man, it's the 50th anniversary. It's like, why don't we get everybody to just do songs from '72?" So Alastair Greene is playing, and he's a phenomenal
idea.
blues player. I mean, amazing blues trio, just down to its core. I'm doing it with my trio. He's
Mhm.
got sort of he's got like the Deep Purple, the Zeppelin stuff, and I got the Jimmy and the Grateful Dead side of '72.
Nice.
There's an amazing Grateful Dead cover band called No Simple Highway. They're going to be covering Europe '72, which is one of their best live albums ever. It's a 4-set collection of all their shows from '72. Lois, of course, will be sitting in with the house band doing some.
I'll be doing some Stevie Wonder,
some Bob Marley.
some Bob Marley,
Yeah, yeah,
and an original.
yes.
All
And
right.
who else? And Charlie Baker is covering the Neil Young. He's a great Neil Young guy. He's doing a tribute record to him.
That's
So we're doing
fun.
the
So
top songs
this
from
is the
'72.
This is
the
at the
Arlington
concert.
concert.
Yep.
April
Exactly.
23rd at the Arlington.
Oh, that sounds great.
Big
Yeah,
party,
man.
Yeah.
right?
Now, who came up with that idea? You and your
Mike Lazar.
Michael?
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah. And the CEC, of course,
Mhm.
community
Yeah.
And
environmental
then
council.
you're the music director. What does that mean? Did you found the bands, or you put the right people together? Or-
Yeah. Laz and I worked on getting people together, and I'm going to orchestrate some collaboration at the very end, some group songs, and I'm also
Yeah.
playing guitar
Yeah.
on your songs. I'm playing
Yeah.
guitar with Charlie, and I put the house band together for that stuff, and we'll run it all and get it feeling good.
Pick out the songs, and it's a lot,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And arrangements and stuff
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we don't want to do the
Oh,
whole
imagine
song. We're going to do a
it's-
version of this and
Yeah.
then go back here. Yeah.
Yeah. Very well. What a neat. How did you get that? How did that fall? You get into your fall in your? I didn't fall into your lap. That's probably the word.
Right.
You earned it. Everything you've got. But
Yeah.
how did you get that gig?
Well, I'd done it's funny when I moved here 6 or 7 years ago, and I started playing music right around then. I just did musical theater, and like I would just sing
Cool.
and sing and sing. But I started playing guitar, and I just sort of stepped backwards into this culture of amazing session players, like you were saying, like
Mhm.
Steve Rohn and Randy Tico and George Friedenthal and Tarek. Tarek is Josh Groban's musical director.
Yeah.
Like I text him and I'm like, what? These titans of music who are
Yeah.
incredibly kind, incredibly generous people who really just love playing music. And that's been most of my bands. It's just stringing together really talented people and coming all together, and just different vibes and different energies. And I'm sort of just known for that.
You
I know
know,
all the
you're-
guys,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I can put them together and tug them on the shirt and say, come on, let's play.
Let's do it.
That's a special talent. That's a special person that's able to to see people,
Mhm.
see their music, and how they can add, how they can create together
Thank you, man.
and put together the right people. So
Thank you.
congratulations.
Mhm.
That sounds like I love the theme. Really great. So we need to take a break, right? Before we get into heavier topics.
Heavier than
Dr.
this.
D. Heavier than this. We get pretty heavy in here.
Yes, I love it.
The Earth Day celebration with Lois Mahalia and Jackson Gillies. We've got a new single that we're going to drop. Lois is going to drop for us here at the end of the show.
I'm so excited.
2 new songs from this one of our
Oh my
favorite
God,
artists.
Grace.
She's so busy. She's getting phone calls during the radio show. She's our favorite new artist, Lois Mahalia. Gravity and Love is the new single at the end. And a special Earth Day concert we're talking about this hour
Yeah.
is at 7:30 p.m. on, what day is that
April
on?
23rd.
Earth Day.
Yep,
Or the
Earth
day
Day.
after,
Or
right?
day after.
After it, yeah.
Right.
This is a ticketed event and features local favorites, Jackson Gillies Trio, Alastair Greene, No Simple Highway, and Lois Mahalia, along with special guests. And we're going to talk about them this hour. Tickets are on sale now at cec.pub/Earth Day 2022 concert, presented by the Community Environmental Council. All current COVID protocols required by SBC Public Health will be followed. So check those out and go to schedules and details. Visit sbearthday.org. We'll be right back.
All right, here we go. 3, 2.
I love Let Me Sing to You Tonight. That's not the one we just played.
Ready?
Irene. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the special Earth Day celebration.
Yay.
Lois Mahalia, Jackson Gillies, and your friend. I know
Maddie.
Maddie's here.
Hi,
She's like,
Maddie.
oh
She's
no,
like,
I
wait.
wasn't supposed to be called out.
Yeah.
Maddie's here. Hi, Maddie. We just went to break with Irene by Lois and came back in with Girl, Oh Goodness, Why, Jackson Gillies. I love both of those. What's Irene all about?
Me too. Irene, actually, the name of that song means serenity, peace. So it's all about peace. And it's from that album, Infinite Dreams, the same album that I did with Luis Munoz.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's great. Girl of Goodness, Why? I mean, that's
You know, pretty much the
self-explanatory. What's
opposite.
oh,
It's a
goodness.
heartbreak song.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
that was one of the ones that sort of spawned from, I love writing breakup songs. That's just like, that's my bread
Do
and my
you
butter.
do you get in a relationship to break up so you can write good music?
I don't-
I mean, is it underlying
I don't
level?
try to, but every time something goes wrong, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get some songs out
Yeah,
of this
you're like,
for
I
sure.
don't try to fix it if it's going wrong.
Because I'll
No.
write some
That's-
songs.
That was one of the ones though that just sort of, I think I was just writing it, like I just had an idea.
feels like
and
it.
sort of, and I was like, okay, I can get the ball rolling.
I
with this.
connected.
That was my shot at like Al Green, Al Green meets Sam Cooke type deal.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Love it.
but not too often not too many artists can really get it right.
Mm.
Right. Sometimes, I mean, some of them it just feels surface. I could feel your breakup in that one. That felt painful, and I've been there. So
Thank you.
you get good art out of it, right? Well, let's go back to the concert. So give out some more details on what have we mentioned every musical guest that, or do you have any surprises? Because it said surprises.
Surprises.
Nobody's listening if you want to tell us. It'll still be a surprise.
There's some people who might jump in last minute. Some pretty cool folks
Mhm.
will jump in on some jams. But yeah, all those bands that are on there are so stellar. Alastair Greene is like just the quintessential blues player. I mean, if you really want that Texas down and dirty, genuine gritty blues sound, that's his thing.
That's gonna be
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah.
How did you two meet?
Music.
Music. Was it Stevie Wonder night?
Yes.
I think it was. That was it.
Yes, there was a Stevie Wonder night at the Soho.
Yeah.
And I mean, everyone was there. Tarek put it together, and he had even the backup singers from Stevie Wonder
Really.
on stage. And that was really fun
Manisha
because
and Fausto, I remember meeting them. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we just got back from playing at Rory McIlroy's wedding. It's like,
right.
"What, excuse me?
Yeah, no,
Just nothing.
it was really cool because I remember walking up on stage and to sing my song. And I got up there and they started playing and I started singing the Stevie Wonder song, Overjoyed.
Mm.
And the backup singers were like, wait, she looked like this little girl walking up on there. And then I started singing out, and they started commenting afterwards. But it was really fun because the energy of the band, they are, I mean, their history already was feeling really, I felt honored to be there. So it was like next level.
Well, we're honored to have you both here.
Thank you.
You're going to play a duet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do Jackson's
That's
original.
right.
Jackson's original.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'm
we're
gonna
we need to take another break.
Mhm.
We're going to come back with that.
Cool.
And I want to remind everybody, you're going to hear going to break Jackson Gillies, I Could Have Loved You. And we'll be coming back with Let Me Sing to You Tonight, another beautiful song I love from Lois Mahalia. So we'll take that break. Go check out loismahalia.com. Go to her social media handles, which are on Instagram at Lois Mahalia Music. Let me spell it for you. LOISMAHALIA Music. And on Twitter and Facebook at Lois Mahalia. Check out Jackson Gillies on jacksongilliesmusic.com. Yeah, and we'll be right back.
Clear.
Is that his website? I thought he sent me something that said Jackson Sings.
JacksonSings.com. Or did JacksonGilliesMusic.com.
Yeah, that's what I used,
Yeah,
but then I
yeah.
saw something else that
Both,
says,
yeah.
oh, they both work?
Jackson Sings is just a little shorter.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay,
pop your head in.
cool. So I'll
Your
shoot
mom?
you
Oh,
guys.
see her. She's dropping off from Mexa.
Oh, cool.
Trading Maitland for
Hi, look, this is his
Hello.
mom.
How are
Hi,
you?
Mom. Jeremiah.
Hi.
That's Richard.
Oh,
Richard.
Busy getting the, here, let me scoot behind you. Film you guys. That looks good on your screen. Really does. You
That
guys are
camera's
sharp.
pretty good.
so here is what I would like for us to do
Mm-hmm.
is I'd like to have Jeremiah introduce the duet. And then we're going to take another break. And then we'll come back with more conversation. Just like we did in the last interview, Jeremiah.
Mhm.
I shouldn't say.
Oh,
the
so
last
you
one.
want me to, I'll bring us back?
You bring us back.
What song should I introduce?
It's called a Black-Hearted Woman. Yeah, it's one of my originals. It's not released anywhere yet.
Oh, nice.
And
I
then,
like stuff that we get to premiere.
and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead after the song.
Black-hearted woman.
We're gonna go to break. And then we'll come back with more conversation. All right, here we go. So 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Jeremiah Show, celebrating this Earth Day with you, with Lois Mahalia and Jackson Gillies. Here is an acoustic duet in studio, not released,
No.
hasn't been released yet. You get to hear here first, Black-Hearted Woman.
Huh. Who knows where you're gonna sleep tonight? I know that it ain't with me. I don't have it left in me to fight. You're gonna make my heart bleed. You're just a black-hearted woman. How'd you get to be so cruel? You're just a black-hearted woman, and I guess that makes me your fool. Your eyes could win over anyone. Your lips make me wanna sing. Just when I think that I'm getting some, you turn away and you wane. You're just a black-hearted woman. Oh, yeah. How'd you get to be so cruel? You're just a black-hearted woman, and I guess that makes me your fool. Just a black-hearted woman. Oh, how'd you get to be so cruel? You're just a black-hearted woman, and I guess that makes me your fool. guess that makes me your fool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you, thank you.
Great. We'll be right back.
Good.
That was our first time
Yeah,
doing that.
Nicely done.
It's like
Nicely
your
done.
third time hearing that song. It's pretty good, man.
Great, guys. Can we just hold concerts here in Washington? No talk. No more talk radio. Sing radio. Everything must be so. Let's sing it. Yeah, sing the interviews. You done with the guitar? Are we done with the guitar? Yeah, unless you want to. All right, let's see what we got here for you. Yeah, I might need to borrow that one because I kept it on my side and stopped it.
Just cut the beginning because it is your back.
Oh,
It's fine. You just don't need that. People don't need that.
shoot. Let's do it again.
I think it's mostly just your talking, so it's not a problem.
Oh, yeah, when I announce them.
Yeah.
Bathroom real quick. Yeah, of course, into the hall.
Listen, so you should have it.
Okay, we only have pretty much, what, 1 section, 2 seconds?
One.
One?
Not showing up.
No, yeah, it is.
So you can go for 15. Okay, I'm all set.
Don't know what happened.
What?
Her,
Oh,
Her-
green
she's
screen's
now-
flipped. Yeah,
Oh, it's flipped?
it somehow flipped.
how do we do that though?
Unflip it. This guy? No?
You have checked green screen or no green screen?
She's all set up the same way she was
Yeah, that's
before.
weird.
Okay.
There you go. You got it.
But she does have a green screen. This is
You're
gonna make her
genius.
blurry though.
All right. Okay, ready?
Get some vocals, some pipes.
Yeah.
You're talented. You know that?
Thank you.
You gotta go into singing.
You should, yeah.
I should do that,
Just think
right?
about
Something
that,
with
you know?
that.
I've actually had somebody say that to me.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. They're like, you should be professional.
Here's a brick to the head. All right, you ready?
Andiamo.
Are you ready?
Andiamo, sì.
Thinking, hold on, I lost my question, so I'm thinking about.
Okay.
Mhm.
My last name is Cocciolone.
Really?
Cocciolone.
So are you
Cocciolone.
Super
Italian?
Italian.
Oh,
Super Italian.
Yes, we're going to
yeah.
have
But no one,
Cocciolone.
no one can pronounce
Which
Cocciolone.
means
Cocciolone. Jackson
cool.
Cocciolone. Cociolone.
Well, they should have asked
Right.
before getting on the mic is what they should.
Oh, they
have
do,
done.
and then they freeze
They
and they
still
go.
do it. Yeah.
My nickname in high school was Cock because
Oh.
COCC was the first thing. We walking across.
That's
Hey,
great.
Cock!
Like, no matter what, they find a way.
They do. They do.
Make fun of you.
All right, bring that mic back to you there, buddy. There you go. Ready?
Ready?
All right, bring that down in 3, 2, 1.
That was Jackson Gillies and Lois Mahalia. That was the Black-Hearted Woman.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm doing my DJ voice right there. Do you guys like that? Earth Day celebration is coming up, not this weekend, but next.
Yep.
We'll be airing this all week. So yeah, plenty of promotion here. What do you guys do in your daily lives? Like everybody talks about Earth Day on one day, and then they talk about things that they can do. I mean, should we talk about what you guys do personally as musicians? Why are you involved in this, aside from the obvious that we all love our Earth and music and it's a concert? But what do you do? It's one thing you do that I can borrow.
Oh.
Want to go first?
I know.
You're like,
Hey. Yeah, I guess there you go. We just sing. Let's see. Bringing awareness to Earth Day.
What about the tour buses? Like, how are the tours adapting that you see? Do they adapt to,
You mean the Tesla tour
glass?
bus? That's coming out, the Tesla tour bus.
Yeah, no, what have you seen like musically? I know that Moss Jacobs of the Bowl does a lot of things for sustainably, to help with and cut back on, from emissions with part of the tour buses to their cooking to, everything's really kind of looked at that eye. What have you guys seen that's innovative? Have you seen anything out there that musicians are doing?
No, as far as like the food I've heard, because my first tour was with Joe Walsh. And so there were a lot of like big tour like that. And so there were a lot of musicians giving me stories of their experiences, and it just the meals alone, like that has changed a lot. Everything, there's vegan, there's everything's all natural and, making sure
Source closer and things
making sure they're not spending money on food that is harming animals in the wrong way, and things
Healthy
like that.
Is the new rock and roll.
Yeah.
So that was amazing.
It's kind of like with bartenders. Like a lot of the bartenders don't drink anymore. And that used to be a thing where everybody's up all night long, but they're more conscious and they're putting that into it's interesting.
Jeff Bridges doesn't allow plastic water bottles on stage.
See, that's the kind of stuff I was wondering, like what
Zero.
are there things that music is I mean, if you think about music, you guys are touring, you're eating like flying, the big rock stars are flying, there's a lot of carbon footprint, and I was just interested if there's anything interesting you're seeing like that, like Jack
Johnson. I think I would have seen him at the Bowl a couple of years ago. He if you bought some, I think like $10 extra ticket, came with a metal cup and a metal straw.
Oh, wow.
He has a huge initiative of cutting down. He's super environmentally conscious.
That's interesting to me.
Yeah.
I think that's Jean-Michel Cousteau is a good friend of the show, and he's got the Ocean Future Society, out of Santa Barbara. And he comes in a lot of times on Earth Day. We've had him in to talk about different things. And I'll never forget, this goes to your Jeff Bridges story about the plastic water bottles. I laid out water for everybody. Not like I didn't get it for you guys today, but for I put out water bottles, other guests get and they were plastic, but I didn't think about it, right? Because this is sometimes what it's all about, is us thinking about it. You're putting out music in a concert to raise consciousness. Like you start thinking about it.
Yes.
Maybe we just need a day to think about it and maybe make some changes. I mean, most of us don't, but we'd like to keep the effort up, right? And so anyway, put out all these plastic water bottles, and I watched everybody's drinking it, but I watched him. And he'd go to unscrew it and he'd stop himself. He did it like 3 times.
Wow.
And I kept thinking, is there something wrong with the water? And then I realized it's the plastic bottle. He's not going to open it, which was interesting to me. That's why I asked that question about what is there one thing that you each individually may do that is kind of was brought to your awareness, and that I think people need ideas too. You need to go, that makes sense. I won't ever touch a plastic water bottle again.
For me, it's like paying attention to the small things like that, like water bottle or plastic or recycling. And I got a lot of that experience when I was in Italy, because they have that down. They have like, I don't know, I think it's like 5 different sections in the trash can. I'm not kidding. Like they're separating the glass from the this, from the that. And I thought, wow. So they started making me feel more aware of my environment. So then I brought that into my home, and as much as I can, I'm paying attention to that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, I mean, it starts small, if everybody did a little bit.
Well, what you're doing, big thing is the music and the concert, which
Right.
we can't wait to go see. Give me the date again.
April
April
23rd.
23rd.
I like to hear you guys say it.
Saturday, April
7:30 p.m.
7:30
Tickets
p.m.
are on sale.
Yes, it's going to be so much fun.
Sounds like, and then can you speak to Jackson, the other things that are happening in the courtyard when we come back? Like there are other things that are happening, right? At Arlington.
Yeah.
And we'll
All throughout
take,
the
is
day.
this our final?
No.
So
Okay.
leave us with that.
Okay.
Build up some excitement. What do you know?
Yeah.
What aside from the concert?
Well, the CEC is planning a ton of stuff during the day. Different there'll be vendors all
Mhm.
outside.
Mhm.
That there's that beautiful walk up during the Arlington. Local vendors, obviously environmentally conscious people who make, homemade goods and stuff. Bruce Goldish, I know, will be playing. If you've ever been walking through a parking lot
Oh, yeah,
late
he's
at night in
great.
Santa Barbara and hear
Yeah.
beautiful guitar music.
Really?
He's playing out
That's
there at
great.
some point. A couple other artists are playing out there. I believe there are some films being played inside the Arlington on top of that. So that whole Arlington hub on Earth Day is going to be
And that's
a
happening
really
during the
cool
day. And I
spot.
think
And
it's
the
free for
culmination
everyone,
is
Yeah.
the
right?
concert.
Yep, that's all free. You
So,
can
yeah,
just walk
everyone
right
can
up.
Come to that. Mhm.
And then while you're out there, get your tickets.
Yeah.
Get your tickets for later that night.
Yeah, I'm going to give you information out here again. Final words from both of you before we play your new single.
Yes.
Lois,
Oh.
any
I see.
final words? Anything you want to thank? Anybody you want to invite out to see you?
No, I just think that everyone should just think about every day when you wake up, just say, I'm going to be happy today.
Here, here,
I love that.
here, here.
The Earth Day celebration with Lois Mahalia and Jackson Gillies is at the Arlington, and it starts at 7:30. It's ticketed, so most of the events are free that day, but this is a ticketed concert and benefits the Community Environmental Council. For schedules and details, visit sbearthday.org. Go to check out Lois Mahalia on loismahalia.com. You'll find all her socials there. Same for jacksongilliesmusic.com for Jackson Gillies. And go to this concert. And we're going to listen to Gravity and Love. It's being premiered here for the first time. 2 premieres on this episode. We did a lot this hour. I think you guys can take a break. You hardworking musicians. Thank you so much. Enjoy Gravity and Love and go out and celebrate the earth, but also support Earth Day celebration here in Santa Barbara and everywhere that you listen.
Yay.
Communicate,
Go ahead.
listen more, and evolve. Cool. Can you guys do a little PSA for it? And we'll run that as well.
Sure.
Can you drop this PSA into the show, Dr. D? Thinking that was attached.
Come to Chuck E. Cheese, April 23rd. Free pizza
Where a
night.
kid can be a kid.
Germ Factory. Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Oh God, yeah.
Are those things still open?
I think so.
Mm.
Especially East Coast. Or we'd go to the East Coast. There were like 2 separate times we would go to Chuck E. Cheese. I almost got hit by a car in the parking lot. Just
Twice?
fucking maniacs.
Oh,
Cokehead Long Island people.
They were going for you. They knew who you were.
Yeah.
You gotta get this guy.
They hate Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, you wanna do,
So
So what are we saying?
basically, why don't you guys do like a thing for the Earth Day celebration and the concert, promote that? And I'd love to get a separate one for you that we can run like
Yeah.
on Jack, because I already got yours on Jackson
Cool.
Gillies. Check me out on this. I wouldn't say my new single because we'll play it.
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
year.
yeah. It's already been
So
out
let's
for a
do
year.
one. Yeah. Well, the
Okay.
new one though, that's coming out,
all right.
or just through your website.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you do it. So you can say I'm Lois Mahalia,
Yeah.
I'm Jackson Gillies,
Yeah.
and then one of you says the whole thing, like check
Which
out the,
is-
come
yeah,
see us
you can do
at the
that.
concert.
Sure.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Lois Mahalia.
And I'm Jackson Gillies, and we are here to present Santa Barbara's 50th anniversary of Earth Day. Come to the Arlington Theater on April 23rd to hear songs from 1972 performed by all of our local favorites, including me, Jackson Gillies, Lois Mahalia, Alastair Greene, No Simple Highway, and come have a great time.
Very good.
Perfect. And
Okay.
then one for Jackson, and we'll get out of your way, Doc.
Wait, are we supposed to
All
say you're listening to the Jeremiah show at the end of it?
Yeah. But
I
we'll
just-
probably only use this one once. Through, I mean, it'll
Yeah.
it'll
Or
get
this.
dropped
The end
into the
of
show, so
program,
that's okay. I mean,
Okay.
they've heard they're listening to Jeremiah show so many times. by now.
Really?
Okay.
Just kidding.
But on this one, say, and you're listening to Jeremiah.
And you're
show.
listening to the
It's a
Jeremiah
very,
show.
very
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. Cool.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
This is Jackson Gillies coming to you from the Jeremiah Show, promoting Santa Barbara's 50th Earth Day celebration. No, what?
Don't do the.
Oh, don't do it.
This is a personal promotion.
Oh,
for
cool,
This is
cool,
just
cool.
you.
Oh,
Everything
cool.
will get dropped in the.
Oh, what am I promoting? Go listen to my music on.
Website.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
hi.
Check me out on this and
Yeah.
listen to Jeremiah show.
Yeah.
whatever.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I'll meet you at Chuck E. Cheese. Say whatever you want.
3, 2, 1.
This is Jackson Gillies. You can check out my music on jacksonsings.com. And this is the Jeremiah Show.